Descartes was a philosopher who tried to understand the nature of our existence, but the more theories he studied, the more he understood that simply using passed down knowledge and his own experience would never allow him to find an answer that was absolutely certain. Because of this, he began to methodically doubt everything.
Everything that is perceived with our senses could be a hallucination. There's no certain difference between an awake state and a dream state. How do I know that the room or even the world behind this door really exists? Maybe when I'm not looking, it is just a black void. Well, in the end, our body and even life on Earth could be an illusion.
At this point he realized that there was only one certain thing left: himself as a thinking being who was able to raise all these questions. He came to believe that this proved his own existence beyond the shadow of a doubt. Cogito ergo sum. Because Descartes came to this conclusion using only his mind, he argued that mind and body must be two different kinds of substances, capable of existing independently from each other. He therefore distinguished our mind as a thinking thing from our body as a materially extended thing. Although he saw these two as mutually independent, Descartes could not deny the interplay between them. He stressed that in human beings they are really united and that they had to interact at a certain point in the brain. He thought that this point was the pineal gland, because of its central location in the brain. And he thought of this gland as the principal seat of the soul. This view raised several problems, and many philosophers couldn't accept Descartes' dualistic system.
How can I be two different things at the same time?
How can we truly be one unified human being if mind and body are so different from each other?
How can something immaterial interact with something material?
How can we explain the changes in the mind when someone's brain has been injured?
And if the mind, as Descartes claims, could live on its own, even after the body's death, why do we even need a body?
Because of these difficulties, philosophers after Descartes would often reject his dualism. Man is either his body, they argued, or his mind. In fact, they wrote, the whole world contains only material bodies or only minds. Materialists like Thomas Hobbes took the first route.
For a materialist like me, bodies are all there is. Cartesian minds simply do not exist. Our thoughts and consciousness can be explained fully in materialistic terms. And since the universe consists of only one sort of stuff, Descartes' challenge of how mind and body can interact ceases to be an issue.
Idealists like George Berkeley took the second route.
For idealists like me, minds and their thoughts are all there is. Cartesian bodies simply do not exist. We can of course think about bodies, but they do not have a real existence outside of our minds.
Again, Descartes' challenge of how mind and body can interact ceases to be an issue. Or could there be a third alternative? Spinoza thought there was. Maybe we have been going about this the wrong way, he argued. What if mind and body are not two different things, but instead two different aspects of one and the same thing? Who is right and who is wrong? Would you rather take the blue pill or the red pill? Or both?